Good.
Let's bring it back over to the blue couches. We're going to welcome in Courtney Baran from the Experience Children's Museum today. Hi, Courtney. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I was reading about this today because I know the morning show, Sunrise, they talk to you all.
Yes.
Is this the first time that the Children's Experience Museum has done a food and toy drive?
It is. So with our expansion that we've done, that one of the things that we've kind of made it our mission is to become a community hub and a community resource for families. And so with a lot of the changes that we're seeing, you know, in the state of, SNAP EBT funding, 23% of our visitors visit through the Museums for All program, which that means they're families that qualify for the SNAP EBT.
Gotcha.
We said, okay, how can we help our community, whether it's food or whether it's through helping provide a really great Christmas and holiday experience.
Yeah, which is terrific. So the food donations are going where? To Second Harvest?
Yes, so they're going to go to Second Harvest Food Bank. We've worked with them a lot in the past.
And they're great, obviously.
They're fantastic. So that was an easy relationship there to be like, hey, we want to do this. We want to help out. We're letting you know we're doing it.
But what about the toys? Where are they going?
So a lot of people know Tara Doodles and her awesome business, and she has got the most giving heart. She has started Tara Doodles Toy Box. So it is a kind of a food drive kind of setup, but for toys. So families within our community can fill out forms to be like, hey, I need help with Christmas gifts, or you know what, I need help with a birthday present or something like that. So she collects toys year round to be able to have this toy box that families can reach out to and be able to provide those magical moments for kids.
So you don't have to worry about telling folks what kind of toys to bring or anything, you're just taking the donations and then Tara Doodles will figure it all out from there.
Correct, yeah. So she did give us some ideas on things that would be helpful and things that she's kind of doesn't have as much of. Like she said, art supplies. She's like, we could really use art supplies, which we said, great. Some more character-y type things like Spider-Man, I guess, is really popular. My boys love Spider-Man, so I get it. Like Spider-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, those are really in demand. But also things like stocking stuffers, kind of those smaller items that, still fun, but things that might be harder for some families to be able to purchase.
Yeah, and foods, obviously non-perishable food items. Do you also take the baby items? I know sometimes donation drives, like our previous guest said, yeah, we'll take whatever you bring in.
Yeah, I mean, we will always be able to take those and find the best location. And if it's not Second Harvest, we've got so many other great community connections that we'll be able to be like, hey, Erie City Moms, do you need something? So, you know, whatever people bring, we're able to kind of help disperse those throughout the community.
I know when there are always talks, and we're right in the season now of the toy drives and everything, sometimes it's the older children that are forgotten, and they're a little bit harder. It's easy to pick up the stuffies and the characters and the things like that, but like the art supplies are great for those middle ages.
Yes, and Legos too. That was another one. She's like kind of those Lego maker kits, and you know, we're all STEAM focused, so we're like, yes, Legos, hands-on,
the science experiments, all that stuff.
So really providing a range of opportunities and hands-on activities for kids to do that they can be gifted.
So this has already gotten underway. It's already kicked off.
Yes, so we started it on Monday. I can't keep track of what day it is. And this will run through December 15th, which is our Santa's Castle weekend. And so throughout that entire time, families can bring items, whether food or toys or combo. And for every 5 items that are donated, you can receive 1 guest pass. And that can be something that you give to a loved one. You can gift it to someone. You can use it yourself. Or you have the option to donate that back. So it could go to the Second Harvest Food Bank, Tara Doodles Toy Box.
So many options.
Yeah, or to one of our Museums for All people, so and visitors. So really, there's a lot of fun options to give this holiday season.
I love that you've not done this before, but you've really thought about absolutely everything.
Well, we were like, okay, how do we do this? If we're going to do this, let's make sure we have all the details figured out. And the partnership end was really easy to kind of spark up that conversation. And we've really been given an awesome platform where we can reach out to our families and say, hey, help us out, help other families out this time of year.
Because as a gift, passes to the museum are wonderful options for any age.
For real, it is so much fun. Families get so excited whenever they get to come in. They're like, I got a free pass from school today. And we're like, that's great. We're so happy you're here. So really, it brings smiles no matter the age.
Absolutely. How long have you been with the Children's Museum?
I've been there for 2 years now.
And what do you love about it?
You know what? I love the fact that when kids come, they tell us it's the best best day ever, that they've had so much fun. And I've got kiddos of my own, so it makes it awesome for me, but seeing every kid come through say, this is the best. I love the cow. I love the grocery store. I'm like, this is what it's about.
So you really started kind of in the midst of that major reconstruction project.
I did.
But you got to see it all come to fruition.
I did. It was kind of a fun transition to be like, okay, I saw the tail end and now I get to be involved with, okay, we have it. What are we going to do? And how are we going to keep giving back to our community, giving back to the people who come to our museum?
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. I have a blast there.
Absolutely. What do you think is the future of the museum? I mean, it had the major expansion. It's got a lot of great spots for kids of all ages. Where is it going in the future?
Yeah, I really think there's a lot of opportunity for us to get more of those more community-based partnerships established. We're already starting to work with some other organizations to do more community-focused programming, us being out in the community, going into schools, providing that increased access to education, but also just increased access to play. Like that's so instrumental in early childhood learning that, you know, we have this cool opportunity to have this awesome space. We can bring people in. We can go out in the community with our mobile museum. I'm excited to see how we continue to better serve families in our community from here on out.
Yeah, I forget about the mobile museum. And you know what else I love are the adult events that you have, because that brings adults in who then, you know, might then buy the gift passes for families and friends, and just keep spreading the word about what a great resource.
Yeah, and we have another one of those coming up. I'm sure, you know, we'll be sharing that more information soon, but we'll have another one of those in December for the grown-ups. So.
Love it. So again, it is the Food and Toy Drive, which is happening right now at the Erie Children's Experience Museum until December 15th. So lots of time. You can make multiple donations.
You can.
And a little incentive with every donation, with every 5 donated items, you get the pass.
A guest pass, yep. And you can drop off anytime during our open hours. If you have a bigger donation and need to drop off on a Tuesday when we're closed, you'll just reach out to Olivia, and her email is olivia@eriechildrensmuseum.org.
Love it. Courtney, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you
it's a pleasure
so
to see
much.
you. Here are just a few of examples of some of the great items that you can bring, which would be obviously everything new, but much appreciated.
Yes, everything is appreciated. So
thanks, Courtney.
Thank you.